What's up, everybody? It's Nick Atkin on South China Morning Post in Hong Kong, SCMP MMA, and I'm delighted to be joined again by B. Nguyen. B, how is everything with you?
Everything's good. Just having a great camp. A few bumps in the road, but it's fight week now, so I'm excited.
What are the bumps in the road? Sorry, if you can elaborate.
I got sick like twice this camp, but fought through it, got healthy, and the good news is the skill and everything in camp has been great.
Now, you got what you were calling for. Last time I spoke to you, you had just beaten Ritu Phogat, and you said, put me back in there. I want to fight again. You got a very quick turnaround. How happy are you to be getting in there straight away?
I'm delighted. I'm always wanting to stay active and get back-to-back fights, so this is good for me.
Yeah, and the opponent is Jenelyn Olsim out of Team Lakay, I believe, from the Philippines. How much do you know about Jenelyn then? She won her one championship debut, obviously, against Myra Mazar. Quick first-round submission, I think. But, yeah, how much have you been able to research her?
It's actually great because I have Maia, the one that she fought in her debut, my whole entire camp. So it's been great to get somebody's perspective that has felt her, knows her habits and movements and how she feels and her strengths. So it's been great. I know Jenelyn comes from strawweight, so she's slightly bigger, but that's nothing new to me. I don't think I've ever fought anybody who's not bigger than me. So I know her Muay Thai is strong and she likes the choke. That's about it. But I'm just excited to I'm ready for wherever the fight goes, but I'm excited to showcase my ground game. And
it's a good chance for you to put together a nice little winning streak now, isn't it? And really stake your claim in that division.
Yeah, for sure. I'm feeling the best I've ever felt. I know that a lot of fighters say that, but Ritu's fight really lit a fire under me. So I think I'm in my prime and I'm doing great, and I've progressed so much this camp that I'm just excited to keep getting back in there.
What's the reaction been now? I think we're a couple months on from that win over Ritu. Are you still getting the hatred online or anything? I know last time you said there was some messages from her fans that weren't too nice.
Yeah, I mean, she's extremely famous in India, and her fans don't really understand MMA, so they can get a bit aggressive. But it's better now. But then she called for a rematch a little bit ago, and then it started up again. But I'm just over it, and I just need everybody to simmer down, and I don't let other people's opinions, especially of biased opinions, take away my win. So I'm still happy about the win, and trying to ignore the haters and move on.
And how has it felt? Has it given you a lift in this training camp after that win? Does it feel different? Do you have a bit more spring in the step after such a huge win?
Absolutely. I'm definitely on a big high and a lot of confidence, and just for me, somebody who's been fighting so long, it's really relit that fire. Like I said, I'm having fun and I'm enjoying it and I'm progressing, and I'm excited.
Now, Ritu is on the One Championship Battleground card, the first Battleground, so she'll be going on the live show on July 30th. She's fighting Nguyen, who used to be ranked in the top 5, I believe, might still be, I need to double check. But yeah, is it slightly annoying to you that she's getting a ranked or formerly ranked opponent, and would you think you should be in that position after beating her?
No, I don't really care. I actually was offered Nguyen. We both had some issues with scheduling. I'm pretty sure the matchmakers just know what they're doing. They have reasons for doing what they're doing. She's still highly popular, even though she lost to me. So I'm a very business-oriented woman. As long as I'm getting fights and I'm not getting screwed over, I don't really care what other people get. I see she's a high pull. She's really famous. So it makes sense, I guess, when you own a promotion to do that. I'm actually really happy because Lynn's a difficult opponent. I think Lynn is a challenging opponent for Ritu, so it's going to be interesting seeing one challenge her. It was quite funny to see that her fans say that I was favored by one, because Ritu has quite been favored before she got to me, and so now I'm interested in seeing her face the challenges. Not that I'm rooting for her, but I'm just interested in seeing how she does with this level of opponent.
And do you see these two matchups, your matchup and Ritu's, and as potentially, if whoever wins these might be well placed to perhaps be an alternate for this Atomweight Grand Prix, which hopefully will happen finally. It's still delayed, but is that on your mind at all?
Not anymore. I've been jerked around with this Grand Prix so much that I really. I mean, I would love to be in it, and once I win, if it happens, that'd be great. If not, I'm really not letting it get to me. I'm really not. I'm just excited to watch it. It'd be a good one. I don't think Ritu's in the running to get back in the Grand Prix if she wins. I think there's other people ahead of her. I think there's Mei Yamaguchi. I think there's Jihin, who beat me. So yeah, I don't. Again, I'm not a matchmaker, but I wouldn't think Ritu would be in the running to go back in the Grand Prix.
And is it kind of strange that you're able to just go about your business now, but the Grand Prix is still, we have no idea when it's going to happen, hopefully soon, but you're out there fighting. Is it kind of a blessing for you to not be in it now? You can stay active?
Yeah, I just want to be active. I mean, I want to be in the Grand Prix. I'm sure there's other logistics like fighters who are vaccinated, not vaccinated, things like that, with countries closing. They're dealing with a lot of variables. So I'm very good at minding my business, and I'm just happy I'm getting a fight, and whatever happens, happens. But, you can't really deny me if I keep winning, so that's what I'm focused on. And the Grand Prix is not the only way to the belt.
That's true. I was going to say, if you keep putting together some wins, maybe you're going to sneak into the top 5 before we even get through this tournament, and then that leaves you in a very good position, right?
For sure. The Grand Prix is interesting. The Grand Prix is where the top is right now in the division, but the Grand Prix is not all there is. There are active fighters out here. Me and Ritu was a big fight, so and that wasn't in the Grand Prix. So there's a lot of other things going on, and like I said, I just need to string wins. I need to be very short-sighted right now, and all I'm seeing is each fight.
So do you know which card you're going to end up on, Battleground 2 or 3?
No, I have no idea. COVID has been fighting during COVID has been very interesting, and I adapt really well. So nowadays I'm just like, is there a cage? Is there an opponent? Will I get to fight? That's about all I know, and that's about all that's in my control right now.
Have you felt a surge in popularity since you got that win over Ritu? I've sort of noticed you've been gaining a lot of steam in your social media followings and things like that. Has that helped your popularity with the fan base?
No, I don't think so. I think it's gradually grown, just as it always has. But no, I think that if I do have had following, it'd be the Indian fans, but I'm pretty sure they hate me and they're following me to spite me. So I'm not quite sure, but I haven't felt any new fan bases because of that fight. I have a pretty good, solid, loyal fan base. And also it's social media. Who knows where they're all coming from?
Exactly. All right, if I asked you for a prediction of how you think the fight's going to go, how would you call it?
I would call it a TKO on the ground. I don't know what round, but definitely I feel like I'm going to take her down. And man, just this camp, no one's been able to get up off me. Like, my top game has been crazy this camp. So I'm confident in myself. But of course, I'm going to adapt, and I'll take it wherever it goes. But that would be my prediction and my want for this fight.
All right. When are you flying out? Everyone seems to be going tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, I'm flying out tomorrow. I'm going actually alone. I'm going without a corner. My my corner situation has been a complete mess this camp, but I've had such an amazing camp that I'm not gonna let it, phase me. I'm a veteran, so it's just another day in office.
So you won't have anyone with you during the fight?
Yeah, a friend of mine somebody that's cornering a friend is gonna jump in my corner, but technically taking a corner with me, no, I'll be going alone. But I'm really good friends with Angla, so I always feel like I have somebody when he's around.
Oh, so because I just spoke to Ong earlier, he says he's going out with Henry Hooft and
And
Teal Tang,
Chaz
obviously, and Chaz Skelly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think Skelly's jumping in my corner.
Oh, that'd be great.
So, yeah, it'd be fun. It's not my
All right, I
first.
know.
It's not my first time going without a corner.
Really? When did that
Yeah.
happen before?
Against Bozina, against my debut. At the end, Alex Shield, amazing coach from Tiger, came out, but all the fight week I was alone, and I fought way before. It was like there was a lot of fancy things, so I've done it plenty of times.
All right. Well, I know you said you've got another training session there, so I won't keep you too long. But you just mentioned Bozena, and I remembered before I jumped on this interview, you were the very first interview we did about 2 years ago this week. You are the OG of SCMP MMA. Nguyen, thank you again.
I love you guys.
I completely forgot. Yeah, it was that fight week in Malaysia, KL. I think it was like mid-July, right? A couple years ago.
Yeah, that was a crazy fight where everybody thought I got robbed in that fight, but it was an interesting one.
Yes, I definitely agree that you should have won that fight, but yeah. I know. I thought you took it very well. I remember in that you had a little press scrum afterwards. And it was good. You always take it well, win or lose. So yeah, looking forward to this fight again. Really appreciate you joining me. I'm sure we'll catch up again after the fight.
Yeah, thank you for your time always.
Thank you so much. Cheers, B.